Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Facteroids. Look at this mess. Now actually it's starting to take a little shape. You can kind of see where we're going here. We've got our first tier being built out, a second tier being built out. And we have all kinds of just odds and ends factories here that we want to get organized. Between episodes, I did set up some better concrete production to start building out our second tier. I've got water being produced out of these refiners. They're all in chain. They all have the update. Oops, that's kind of loud. The upgrade for assembly line. And then underneath them, I have 3 refiners all working in tandem with the assembly line upgrade producing the concrete. Right now, though, we need to supply these guys with some rock. Let's get back to it here. I'm going to go ahead and delete these mines. They are exhausted. You can go, and you can go. And now we need to get more rock over to here. Let's see, what do we lose by doing that? Now this is our rock belt right there. And rock is coming up there. We can do some rock from over here, I suppose. Couple miners here. Up. Rotate this guy up and then just run a belt. That'll get our concrete production back up and running. Didn't mean to place that. Let's delete it. You go and you go. All right. Power shortage at the mine. Oh, it's just not connected probably. All right, on our main platform, what do we need to do? There's some stuff we need to do. What I want to do is we have some concrete production up here, but it's very weak. This guy's done. We have one refiner doing water, one refiner doing concrete, and it's just kind of slow. What I want to do is down below here, set up upgraded concrete production for this platform, and we can do it underneath. And then up top, we're going to build our colony out. So we'll move these belts that are feeding concrete down below. Let's get started on it. We're going to work in this tier if we can. We'll see how the camera works. It's a little bit of a challenge for sure. But we need 2 refiners. Let's do it. We'll get it started anyway. It's going to take a while for it to build out. I want 3 refiners doing water. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have 3 refiners doing the concrete. 1, 2, 3. We're going to scale out. Which way we're going to go? We're probably going to head towards the right. So I'm going to use a cistern here over on the left instead of a pipe to connect our water with our concrete. Let's set the recipes on these guys. These guys are ice melting, and ice melting. These guys are concrete. And then as they're being built, or after they're built, we want the upgrade for assembly line. That's going to allow us to have only 1 input coming in for the rock and 1 input coming in for the ice or the water even. And all the factories will work like they are all connected up with their own individual inputs and outputs, but they don't need them. See that in a minute what I'm talking about here. These guys, while those are being built, we know we're going to need to send ice up to these ice melting refiners. So let's put some belts down for that, or factories down for that. So mine, and a mine. We'll send ice on up to these guys. And since we're upgrading these to assembly line, we just need to supply water in, or the ice into one of these refineries, and they'll all share it. This guy can get an upgrade. That one's ready for an upgrade. And then concrete, it doesn't matter where we take it out from. Oops, is this guy ready? Yep. Mark that for upgrade. We don't want to do anything really until these are all actually upgraded. And then this will produce all the concrete for this platform, and we're going to wrap this platform around the whole asteroid. So we're going to need tons of concrete. Let's see how we want to route it. Concrete. Let's take it out of this one. Boom. That's going to be our concrete coming out. And then the way I've got it set up, you can see from underneath, every one belt of concrete can fill in 3 blocks as we go. And you can kind of see the landfills just on each side of this, and then this one will do these 3. We're going to follow that same pattern underneath. We'll have a belt here and a belt there, and a belt here and a belt there. And then this one, we'll clear these concrete belts from the top. I'm just going to reverse these to empty this belt, and then we'll delete it. And we'll put landfill blocks. This time pulling from below. It's going to end up being like that, that, and like that. Okay, this one's done, so we can reverse these belts too. We'll just send that concrete down the line. That can go, this can go, and this can go. This can go. Basically just moving all of the new concrete production down below. And then eventually we'll dismantle this whole setup. It's kind of doing concrete a little slower than we want. Okay, this one's ready. Extend this guy out, and the same thing. Get our little landfills going. Boom. 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 We'll wait till these are done, and then we'll take out all those belts. And let's go underneath and extend these. Looks like we have... Did we get all our upgrades? Nice. Yeah. These have all been upgraded to assembly line. That's awesome. So we're ready to kick out some concrete already. Let's dump it out. Oh, we need rock. We got to get rock in here. Sorry. Let's do that. We have a bunch of rock up here we might want to get rid of. Let's think about that. I'm going to mine this ice. And this might poke a hole for us. I'm going to do this like this. This. And then I need to get that belt on. These guys should all start producing water. Yep. And we need to get rocks into here. Once we punch a hole through here, we can bring rocks down through that hole. All of these rocks. We'll mine that, send it down through this hole, and then feed our cement refineries here. But in the meantime, we can just chew up some rock that's already down here. So how about you and you? Oh, wrong stuff. Let's pause. Okay, these are the wrong ones. These are passageways. We don't want passageways. Good old-fashioned conveyors. Boom. Boom. Boom across. But these ones we don't want turned on. This is rock coming out. Put it on play. Rock comes out, goes into the cement mixers. It'll get shared with all three of them. And we'll be good to go. And then, like I said, we'll punch a hole through the platform right here with this ice block once this guy's done. And we'll bring some rock from above down here. As soon as these mines get going, and these belts are built, we should be in business and start to see some concrete coming out of here. Okay, rock's coming in. Out comes the concrete. Awesome. Let's finish routing the concrete. This guy's going to come here. I'll do a bunch of this off camera. I just wanted to show you kind of how we're setting it up. You, and you. And bring the concrete over this way. Up. Boom and boom. May branch from here this time. Crossed. Up. Start with you. And one more. Back will branch it here. This guy's going to be able to fill those three, and then this one. And we'll take care of that. All right, let's see how our rock belt looks, if it's saturated or not. Because we should get a ton of concrete out of here. The concrete belt coming out looks like that's pretty saturated, right? We can always divide this up and use the output belts from these two refiners. We can scale this out if we want. But right now it's looking pretty good. Let's dismantle this stuff up top. I'm just going to start deleting things. That refiner can go boom, and that can go boom. And then we'll let this concrete spill out, and maybe we'll use it up. Go to this other side. And extend these belts and do the same kind of thing. We'll just use up the concrete that's up here on the surface. You. Do that. We'll try and use as much as we can. We may end up wasting a little bit of this. If you want to change the direction on the belts, you can just grab a new conveyor belt and just almost place it right on top. Like pretend like you're just placing a new belt. And that'll change that direction of the whole set. I'm just going to redirect all this concrete down. We'll go this way with it. And then all this concrete needs to come back too. In fact, that can just go straight down this. Whoops, didn't get it. Straight down this way. Boom. It'll work its way over here, down, and start filling these up. And this one, same thing. Thing here. And then I've got concrete I was using over on this side. I'm going to bring that back too. We may do something underneath, but let me just get this all cleared out so we're consistent. All right, another cool thing. I built one of these matrix blocks. What the heck is this thing called? A platform. That looks pretty sweet. And then I threw, this is made out of stainless steel though, it costs a lot. And then I threw a solar panel on there just to see what that looks like. I'm not sure if I like the solar panel on top of that, but what I was thinking of doing is we may have solar arrays jutting out from here. In fact, it looked just like this, except around the border, we could use those platform blocks, and I think it would look pretty sweet. In fact, we could put some lights on them or something too. These solar panels sitting up here are meant to just be temporary. Okay, let's delete some of this stuff. Oh, I think I can multi-select better. That concrete still needs to be used. Yeah, camera's a little tricky. Belt. Let's push this one up. That concrete can maybe go into here. Same thing with this one. Okay, that one's done. Got a bunch more concrete to come through this way. Reverse this one. Drain all this out. Like these can all go. Okay, let me see if I can actually multi-select this intelligently. Boom. This can all go. Boom. And then we'll just wait for that to all to drain out. And we can use this for colony space or something else. We do actually need a little concrete up here. I just forgot, but we'll take care of that later. All right, what else? There's a belt here, actually. Let's get rid of that. And we're doing landfill from below. What else can we get rid of here? This we can keep. We're going to route that. Maybe we'll route that ice down below. This can go. Is there anything here? Yeah, let's empty that. And then this whole everything can go. We'll have to mine up this concrete. We don't need it. We have a little bit of concrete lingering over here. I'm just going to send it into the hub. The same with this last little bit over here. Boom, change these belts. Now this stuff can go. Let's put a miner on this little batch of concrete here so we can get rid of it. And we'll just send that concrete down into the hub for now. Then we got a bunch of rock being mined. We'll punch a hole through maybe and send that down below. All right. Got a drone pad here, bot dock that we don't need anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're allowed one more. 15 silicon, concrete, carbon, glass, oxygen. We're producing all that stuff. Let's put down the last one. Okay, so now we've got concrete production underneath here. We probably want to do the same thing on this platform. I'll do that off camera. And now what do we want to do? Now we need to think about our colony. We've got kind of a temporary colony here. We've got a supply hub that's supplying oxygen and water. And these guys don't have oxygen, so I don't know what they're breathing. Colonists vacant. Yeah, no one's even living here. But they are actually producing garbage, I think. Where this building is. It's chewing up power. So we need to set up a new colony. We need to fix our oxygen production. That's all been kind of turned off. This big node that was in our way is kind of no longer as big of a problem. I've been clearing that out. Yeah, let's think about the colony for a second, because we want to get some people on here and we want to start doing some research while we're doing all this terraforming and building platforms and all that kind of stuff. So we need to get better hydrogen and oxygen going. Basically oxygen we need to get up here. Let's see if we can fix that. That was meant to be over here. We've got water being turned into hydrogen and oxygen. Let's keep this, but let's just get this loaded back up with ice. Got a rock mine here. It's not serving any purpose. Let's rotate this guy. And rotate it again and just get that out of here. This one, I think, has a filter on it, so the rock should not go down. Got a filter for ice. And then let's empty this belt. Bear with me. Empty this belt. Over here. That. So we can empty it. Get this rock out of here. And then we'll tap into these ice deposits. In fact, we'll turn this factory. Then we'll put a new miner here. In fact, I can probably just slap it on top. Boink. That'll get ice back into our refiners here, and we'll start kicking out hydrogen and oxygen again. These are our atmosphere dispensers. We're up to level 16 on our atmosphere. If we back up, you can kind of see right where my mouse is towards the top of the screen. That's the bubble of our atmosphere. We need that to kind of poke out a lot further. See it there, a little bit of cloud sticking out. There you can really see it. That's our atmosphere. We want to expand that. And in order to do that, we need a lot of ice going through here. This mine looks done. Rid of it. And we're going to need to reconnect belts. Tell you what, let's do something different. I'm going to delete these guys. Rotate this one down. It's going to be an ice mine. Let's run a new belt this way. This is our ice being turned into oxygen and hydrogen. Okay, now I need to be careful not to put rock on this belt. Bear with me. That's all ice going down, and now I need to get the ice from up here onto our ice belt. So how about we do a belt here? If you hold shift down while you place a belt, it'll come up like deactivated, I think. Yeah, so all the belts are kind of turned off. What I want to do is put a filter on this little guy. Just give me ice. Send you down that way. And this way. Now we need to get the rock and stuff out of here. Oh man, yeah, the camera's crazy. Belt. Time we're gonna come down here. So now the stuff that we're mining from above, the rock will find its way back to the hub, and whatever ice we mine and put on this belt is going to find its way into our kind of atmosphere production, and also send oxygen over to our colony. This supply hub, we should see a little oxygen come through. Boom. We definitely need to improve that and make it clear. This can go. This all looks cool, but let's get it out of the way because we've got a bunch of noise already around here. I'm going to have to mine this actually to get rid of it. Do it. We'll get that one out of our way. This guy's done. All of this is noise. Let's get rid of it. We'll kind of clean up. Okay, it's looking a little better. Garbage. Looks like this one might be... Oh, it just doesn't have anywhere to go yet. Alright, so these guys should be happy with oxygen. They've got power, they've got oxygen, they've got water consumption. They're complaining about waste. I think I'm not getting rid of that at the moment. Let's do it. It's going to take a belt. Let's grab this belt from up top. And let's go across. And that'll find its way into the hub, all the garbage. We can do landfill with that, actually, and make blocks of trash, but they're kind of gross. That is water coming into the colony. And these guys are saying they need somewhere to work. So let's look at what we can build, colony-wise. We got 2 habitats. Supply hub, that's built. Now we come into... actually things that are going to advance, move our colony forward. Comm center. Okay, secure communication for the colony. The comm center can negotiate new trading deals for spaceports or call for supplies. It consumes a lot of power. Let's put one of these down. Don't think it needs anything input to it. It just needs to be bolted onto the colony and have a passageway going through. The workers can get there. Next, we have a research lab. Colonists can research upgrades. It says requires 5 staff. Let's see what this one says. Comm center requires 3 staff. So let's build the research lab. It needs oxygen, water, and power. It'll get those from this resource hub. We don't need to do any extra plumbing. Let's put down the research lab too. Star Hotel provides accommodation for 1 tourist. We'll hold off on that. These are the passageways, and these are the upgraded houses. These take stainless steel, so we're not going to do these yet. We don't have stainless up automated yet. So we'll wait for those two things to build. Are we mining this yet? What's going on? Fella, you done? Okay, he's done. We can get rid of that. And I think we can get rid of these belts in the middle. Yeah, these can go. Yeah, so we'll wait for these to build. In fact, we may want to get some more colonist blocks down. We'll go with these habitats. Put more of those down. And then out here, eventually we're going to need to make food. A lot more terraforming to do and platform building. We're going to do that between episodes, a bunch of it. But what I want to do is I want this to kind of be our neighborhood block. We'll have 4 of them on this tier. And then coming up off of this, we're extending out from here. We can do, we can grow wheat and we can grow seaweed, but it's a little tricky for how we do it. So we'll get to that maybe next episode or in a few episodes. I think I'm going to wrap it here. Showed you how we're doing the concrete expansion for these platforms. I'm going to maybe move this concrete production under here, just like we did for the top one. May even set up another platform underneath. And again, these are going to go all the way around. It looks like I'm missing... Bot is missing carbon construction material. I'll look at that too. But yeah, next episode we'll dive into the research and yeah, we'll see what kind of upgrades we can get and we'll take it from there. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Facteroids. It's a pretty cool game. The camera's a little wonky when we do this 3D asteroid mode. There are other game modes where it's just a big flat surface, almost like a planet. But I kind of think this is going to look cool once we're done. We just have a long way to go. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.